Yellow. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different on the channel. I am going to be taking you on a tour of all of the plants that I have in my home. And although I know this isn't everyone's cup of tea, I just really love plants so much. I love having them in my home and decorating with them. I love looking after them. I love watching them grow. And so I just wanted to share this with you. I hope that you enjoy it. We're going to be starting upstairs in the bathroom, so let's get into it. Are my orchids. I have these in the window in the main bathroom to our room, and the bathroom suite, I guess you would call it. This is a north-facing window, and I have had so much luck having these in here. They really enjoy the humidity. I know orchids do love humidity, but I do actually have a couple downstairs too, which I'll definitely show you, that have been flourishing as well. So I just think if you just got to try different things, especially like in your environment. I do live in Colorado, so it is pretty dry here. And the winters get super, super cold. But I've had these here for several years and they have done great for me. They bloom about once every 6 months. And I just love these, y'all. These are probably one of my favorite plants. I just love the colors, the different colors that they come in. They come in a bunch of different shapes and they're just absolutely beautiful. Like, look at that. So daggone pretty. I love them so much. Just beautiful. And then up here, I have so this is a Hoya carnosa, a tricolor wax plant. This is super beautiful. I recently moved this up here, probably like a good, I don't know, 5 months ago, something like that. I used to have a pothos up here, but this is a slow grower for me. I have a couple cuttings downstairs, but I just really want to show y'all, like, let's get up close and personal. I'm going to try to keep the camera as steady as possible, but look at this. Like, it's got some white coloring in it. So pretty. Like, I love this plant a lot. And I don't water this often because it does retain a lot of water in the leaves. The leaves are pretty thick compared to like normal plants, you know. They kind of reminds me of like snake plants, like sansevierias, but just super, super pretty. It has a lot more of the white on this side. I'm trying to give you all the best angle. But yeah, it's been doing okay here. I often switch plants around just to, you know, see how they do, if they grow a lot better and things. So that's what I have in the bathroom. Let's go ahead and move on to the hallway. So right here, I have y'all, I love this, this stand right here. This is an all wood stand. I got this at Goodwill for like $6. It's so thick and pretty, but this is a starfish sansevieria. Look at the little nubbins, the little baby plants. So cute. These are slow growers also, but this has gotten so big since I've gotten it. Just so pretty and cute. I might take those little guys out and make, you know, smaller plants with it, but just so pretty. Okay, so now we're gonna move downstairs. This is where I have the majority of my plants. As you can see, just give you an overview here. I absolutely love this room so much. It just brings me so much joy. And then up here, I have a little wall decal. I just think it's so cute. Like with the trees and the birds, it just gives it a nice vibe, you know? So this little guy here, this is my pothos that isn't doing the best. This one I actually had in the bathroom and it was just dropping leaves like crazy. I don't know why, but I moved it right here. I am gonna hang it right here with one of the Dollar Tree like metal, that one right there. So that black one that I have right here, I'm gonna put one of those up here as well and I'm gonna hang it. But even though she's struggling a little bit, she'll be okay. She will be okay, but just a regular pothos. Okay, so let's go ahead and go downstairs. This is my beautiful Monstera. Just a regular Monstera. I got this guy on clearance at, I believe, Home Depot. Most of my plants, y'all, I got from big box stores. So Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, IKEA. That's where I got the majority of them. But Monsteras are just a staple, okay? Just super pretty. I love when they get like more mature and like they have super big like fenestration holes. That's the best. But this one doesn't have many. It is more of like a juvenile plant, but just super pretty. So this right here is a heartleaf philodendron. I potted this from some cuttings from my mother plant. And all of these these little wall planters, y'all, I got these from Goodwill. I love them. Goodwill is the truth, okay? This guy right here is just my pothos, just a regular pothos here. I potted up from some clippings. These clips right here, Dollar Tree, baby. Okay, Dollar Tree as well as the planter. You can get so many things at the Dollar Tree for your plants for the low. So this is another just heartleaf philodendron here that I potted up from the mother plant. And then on the very top, I have a little baby mini micans and a philodendron Brazil. And I'll show you guys, I have plenty of those. Those are cuttings from mother plants that I've had. So that's just the little decor on the wall right there. Yes, baby?
Upstairs.
You want to get the markers? Do you want to say hi?
Yeah.
Okay. Say hi, friends.
Hi, friends.
Say, how are you?
How are you? I'm good.
You're good? Say, thanks for asking. Say, have a good day.
Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Now,
all right, y'all, let me go get him some markers real quick. All right, so this is just a overview of the plants that I have here in front of this window. So this window gets the most morning sun. And so let's get into these. So this is my Monstera Peru. Monstera Peru. I love this foliage. Like it feels,
dry it off.
you're gonna dry it off?
Yeah.
Okay. It feels like really thick. I love the rippling in it. This is definitely a crawler. Again, my little plant clips from Dollar Tree, baby. And these, what are these called? These sticks, these are doyles. Pretty sure that's what they're called. I buy them from Home Depot or Lowe's, and I just cut them and, you know, stake my plants with them. It works really, really well. The bottom, I mean, when you have it in the soil, obviously when you, what am I trying to say? When you give the plants a drink, it does kind of get, after a while, you know, you will have to, you know, when wood gets wet, it kind of starts deteriorating, but it's a lot cheaper in my opinion than moss poles. Moss poles are pretty expensive. Who knows, maybe down the line I will switch to some moss poles, but for now, this is what I use, y'all, okay? I am pretty frugal, I'm a frugal gal. So I'm trying to zoom in here on the, it's got a bunch of new growth coming in. Golly, come on, there we go. But yeah, definitely a crawling plant, and it has gotten huge since I've had it. This is one of my PPPs. This is probably my favorite one, my Philodendron Pink Princess. This is so beautiful, y'all. Look at this. I mean, take the time to just enjoy the variegation and beauty of these leaves. Like, I just love it. It is so pretty. This is actually, even though it looks kind of crusty, that's the newest leaf that it put out. And it's got a new one coming in. Just so pretty. Cute. This is my, Lord, what is this? Variegated peperomia, I'm pretty sure. Now, I did have this in a lower light area. You can see like the foliage on top, definitely like the variegation is going, because variegated, you want a paper towel?
Yeah.
Okay. Variegated plants, you do need to give them a pretty good amount of sunlight to keep the variegation. And I did have it up there on top, and so it wasn't getting the most sun, but she'll be okay. She'll bounce back. You can see this leaf right here does have some variegation, but a lot of the variegation is kind of going. It's got a new little baby nubbin growing in. So there's that. And then this is another PPP. This is probably my biggest one. This one doesn't have, I mean, it does still have some beautiful variegation, but not as much as this one. And I actually clipped this guy out of one of them to kind of like promote more of the variegation. Sometimes they say, you know, when you have variegation, you want to clip it out and then plant it into its own plant so that you can keep the variegation going. I've tried that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like, honestly, y'all, plants are, you just got to try different things for your environment, you know? So that's just what I do. So there's that guy. This is an Epiphyrium pinnatum albo. I got this guy from Home Depot. I actually have two of these guys. These, honestly, y'all, these leaves are kind of like, they're beautiful and everything. Like, look at the fenestration in that guy. But they're kind of a pain in the butt because the leaves are very, very floppy and it's hard to stake them. So, beautiful plant, but it can be kind of a nuisance, but super pretty. Like, look at that variegation. Yes, ma'am. Look at that guy. This one's kind of yellowing, but be okay. All right, these two, oh, I love this. Here, let me turn this guy around 1 second. So this is my Syngonium albo. The lady that I bought this from said that this was a Syngonium albino, but I'm pretty sure it's a Syngonium albo. That the albino is a lot more like distinctive in the variegation. Albos have more of like the splashiness, I believe. Now, y'all, I'm not a professional, okay? I'm just a girl who likes plants. If I mix or mispronounce a plant name, leave it down in the comment section below. I mean, like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm a regular old gal, okay? So, but look at this. Like, this is so, so beautiful. Sorry, y'all, sun is playing. But if you hear background noise, that's what it is. This is the latest leaf that it put out. Still some really good variegation. I mean, not as good as this one. I'm hoping this leaf here just lasts. You know what I mean? So, so pretty. So this is my Philodendron burl marks. Variegated, look at that. Oh, stunning, y'all. Just stunning. And then let me try to move this guy around without shaking this too much. This is the other leaf here. Look at this. So pretty. I love the shape of the leaf too, you know? Beautiful. All right. And they enjoy the morning sun. This is my rubber plant. I think this is a Ficus burgundy, I think. Got some new growth coming in. And yeah, just pretty, kind of scarce. What I've done with this guy, so in order to promote some new growth for these, take a razor blade in between the stems, cut it, let the sap drip down, and I promise y'all, you will start getting some new growth on top. I've done this a couple of times on this rubber tree, and it has produced some new growth. So you can see there's a little nub in there coming in. So this is my Manjula pothos. Y'all, the foliage on this is just gorgeous. I love this. So I used to not really know the difference between the Manjula pothos and the Marble Queen, and how I have figured it out. So as you can see here, the variegation is a lot more, like it covers a lot more of the surface area, as you can see. And I'll show y'all, I have a huge Marble Queen pothos in the kitchen. And the Marble Queens are more like marble type of variegation, you know, like a marble countertop. And so that's how I can like tell the difference. But this guy is just huge. I got him from Home Depot. I just have him on this cute little planter here that I got from Walmart. It's not really centered, but that's all right. Okay, so starting on, so this is my shelf here. I'll just give you a quick little overview. The shelf that I have in the corner. And this guy gets all of the morning sun as well. So starting on the bottom, y'all, I absolutely love elephants. So my little elephants. This is a little Philodendron limelight cutting here that needs to be repotted. And then I have another little PPP here, so Philodendron Pink Princess. These here are my cuttings from my Hoya carnosa or Hindu rope. So pretty, and I'll show you guys the mother plant is up here also. But just little baby cuttings. These grow super slow. These here are more cuttings from the wax plant. So the wax plant that was up in the bathroom. Look at that leaf. Oh my gosh, I know the white spots look like mealy bugs or something, but they're not. It's a part of the plant. Look at this one. Oh my God. Yeah, so pretty. The pink in that, so pretty. All right. Look at my other little baby elephant. So cute. Okay, so this is just a baby Monstera that I cut from the Monstera that I just showed you. This is my pride and joy right here, y'all. Look at this Hindu rope, this variegated Hindu rope. Oh my gosh. Like in all her glory. You gonna sneeze? Yeah. Yeah. Look at this right here. The white, come on, focus, baby. So pretty. And the pink. I know a lot of people aren't in the plant community, aren't a big fan of these because it gets plant pest a lot. Like it likes to hide in the stems and the leaves, and because the leaves are super curly, it can be hard. Y'all, knock on wood, I have not had any pests on this plant, and I've had this plant for like 2 years. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's stunning. Okay, so this is my Limelight Philodendron. So pretty. This thing has gotten huge, y'all. When I bought this, the leaves were barely even coming out of the planter. And I've had this for a couple of years. So you can see when new leaves are produced, they kind of come out like this orangey type of color. And then they turn like the brighter green. But look at this guy right here. Let me try and hold. Steady, girl, steady. Look at this. How adorable is that? Like, that is just super pretty. But yeah, this guy has done so much. And I try to rotate the plants, y'all. Like, as you can see, okay, the back is bald. She bald. But I do need to rotate her. I try to rotate them like, you know, every couple of waterings so that they can get, you know, evenly distributed. But it's just, how would you not want this to be draping over your shelf, you know? Just so pretty. All right. This is an orchid, just a regular orchid. This is one of my newest ones, y'all. I don't know what is going on. It has budded so many different times. Let me see if I can. Y'all, I'm really sorry. Y'all know I'm trying to keep it steady. I only got one arm, all right? So it has not produced any flowers for me. But the buds, like, it's budded so many times. I don't know what's going on with this. I think I'm probably gonna have to chop it and just start over, you know? That's usually what I do with my orchids when they're done blooming or flowering. You wanna chop the stem and it'll grow another one. But there's that guy. This guy here, this is my Alocasia Black Velvet. It only has one leaf currently. I love this plant. Like, the leaves are super velvety. I love this plant so much. And then the back of it, look at it. It's like this maroonish, let me see if I can get over here. It's like a maroon color. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. But it has dropped, like when I bought it, it had like 3 leaves and it has dropped. But it came back, so I didn't get rid of it. All right, so on top, I think I'm gonna have to get a stool to show y'all the top ones. Give me one sec. Here is my Philodendron Brazil, an absolute staple. I love this plant so much. The foliage is just so pretty, the different colors, the stripes with the dark green and the lighter green. And this guy has gotten huge. It's gotten so long. Same thing with my Limelight. He was barely even out of the pot when I bought him. They do kind of turn like this, let me try to show you, like this brownish orangish color when they first come on. Focus. When they first bloom, it doesn't want to focus. And then they turn like into more of the, you know, the green, the light green and dark green as they mature. But I love this plant so much. And then this here, this is a peperomia. I know it's just like a standard. Is it a peperomia green? I'm not sure, but this is just a regular peperomia. I'm pretty sure. And this has gotten huge too. Like I've had to stake it several times. If you need help, you want to wipe? So that was an overview of that shelf. And now we are going to be going to this shelf over here and the plants that I have just on some stands. All right, this guy here, this is my Philodendron White Knight. Y'all look at this leaf. This is the second to last leaf that it put out. So pretty. And look at right here. It has a little bit of pink in it. How gorgeous is that? This is the actual new leaf that it produced. Like you can see, it has a little splashes of variegation, but not much. That's why it's just so hard. Like with the variegated plants, it's hard to predict what's going to happen. You know, it definitely has some new growth coming in. The bottom of the leaves, like it has some variegation here, but most of the bottom ones are pretty green. Like it is huge. You can see if I back up a little bit. I was thinking about snipping the plant and kind of doing this top part by itself because it has the most variegation. Like here's another, let me show this leaf behind, but we'll see. I might do that. I do want to have like a bunch of plants, y'all, but I also want it to still be like aesthetically pleasing and not just look, you know, like too much and too junky. I don't know, that's just like kind of my style, but all right. So this is another Epiphyrium pinnatum albo. Look at this leaf. How freaking gorgeous. And look at the fenestration hole there. So pretty. This plant stand, a lot of my stuff I get at Goodwill, y'all. I love thrifting. It's my get up. But I painted this, the bottom, I spray painted it white and I did sand down the top. I have a short on this that I did a long time ago and restained the top a darker brown. This plant stand right here, I also got from Goodwill. I think I got this for like 13 bucks. It is heavy wrought iron on the bottom. It's like a kind of like a rustic gold, super pretty. It's super heavy. And then on the bottom, it has a glass stand. I just have this in a Dollar Tree container because it's just so much easier for me to water this. This is just my regular pothos and I have it vining on the wall. Y'all look, it took out a chunk of the wall. I have them pinned with just some Dollar Tree like command hooks. These work really well, but I will say if you're gonna peel them off, which I've done several times, don't do it super fast because that will happen. If you do it slow, it will not take off the paint or the drywall, but I can't wait. This has gotten so long. I can't wait until it vines like this entire wall. That's the plan, like over the mirrors and stuff. Oh, that would be so pretty. Even if I put like another pothos somewhere over here, just have them like connect. Okay. All right, so let's start on the bottom here. Y'all, I have no idea what this is. I do not know. If you know, let me know. It looks like this might be a sport. Like that looks like, at first I thought this leaf was going. You know, like when your leaves start dying, they kind of fade and then they turn yellow. This has stayed. So I don't know if that's like some sport variegation. That's what it kind of looks like to me. I have no idea what this plant is. It kind of reminds me of like a Philodendron Congo, but like green form. But this didn't have a label when I bought it. But it is flourishing. It's got some new growth coming in. Pretty. If you know, let me know. Leave me a comment. This here is, God, not a bamboo. Is it a bamboo? I can't think right now. Literally like the most common house plant. But my main one, I'll put it on the screen because I just can't think right now. But I have it propagating in this little tube. This is so cute, this little plant test tube propagation center here. Is it a bamboo tree? I don't know. Anyways, this is another PPP. Some good variegation on this guy too. Has lots and lots of new growth. Look at that leaf right there. So, so pretty. Lots of new growth on this guy. A little owl. All right, we've got another, this here is another Philodendron White Knight. This is from, I produced this from cuttings, and I planted this guy. Look at me, so pretty. But it has a lot of new growth coming in, so he's doing really well. And then I've got another orchid here. This guy has already bloomed and pretty much died, so waiting for the next one. This is my beautiful Hoya carrii. I love these, like it looks like little hearts. I know during Valentine's Day, they have Valentine's Day, they have a lot of these because, you know, they're hearts. So it has some new growth. That whole stem is completely new. This guy is kind of like a slower grower as well. This is my Philodendron micans. This is one of my bigger mother plants. Y'all, I remember when this plant was so sought after. These plants were going for hundreds of dollars. And now you can literally find these at Home Depot and Lowe's for like $15. It's funny, like the plant craze, like how expensive plants can be, especially like newer ones. And then as like the craze dies, the value of them decreases like so much. But these are just super beautiful. The leaves are velvety, just a beautiful plant to have in your collection. Super easy to care for too. All right, so here is my Hoya carnosa, just the green form. Pretty. This whole stem is new. This is my Sansevieria samurai, I believe. They call it a samurai because like the pointed edges. I believe that's what this is called, but super easy to care for. These you barely have to water because they retain a lot of, you know, pretty much all of their water in their leaves, and they're super thick. So just a cool plant. This guy back here, this is my newest plant, y'all. This is my variegated string of pearls. This is a succulent. I absolutely love this plant. You can see it's got some new growth coming in, some new babies. Y'all, I used to have a huge, hubby bought me this. He actually got me, this is one of the plants I got for Valentine's Day. I also got an orchid, which I'll show y'all in the kitchen. But I used to have a huge hanging basket of string of pearls, and I freaking killed it, y'all. I was so upset. But hopefully this guy will do okay for me. This is another plant that you don't have to water too much because the bulbs hold a lot of the water, but just so pretty. I love that guy. Let's put him back. This is just a regular pothos from my main plant that I potted up. I love this planter. I think I got this from Walmart. But just a regular degular. Another Philodendron White Knight. Super pretty variegation. Look at this leaf. So pretty. Y'all, I think this might be a Cebu blue pothos, but I'm not for certain. It might just be like an Epiphyrium pinnatum. I was looking at the pattern of the leaves. I know the Cebu pothos like kind of have like a bluish tint to them. I don't know. If this is one, I would be super happy because I know those are kind of like a rarer plant. I know they're pretty sought after. I am just not sure. Let me take it. It's on this little planter here from the Dollar Tree. But I'm just not for certain. Let me show y'all. Oop. I think it might be because I know they have like a silvery, like I said, like a silvery blue tint, which I'm not sure. If you know, let me know. It looks like it to me, but it could not be. This did not have any label. I saw this. This was literally the last one hanging at Home Depot, and I snatched it up. So he's just chilling here. He gets plenty of sunlight from over here, you know, afternoon sun and everything when it comes in, but just super pretty. And once this starts getting long, I'll probably start tacking him on the wall as well. All right, I love this plant so much. This is my variegated maranta, or AKA a prayer plant. Look at that. So, so pretty. They call it a prayer plant because the leaves kind of go up in a prayer motion at night. Sometimes when you have like a bigger one, you can kind of hear it ruffling, but this is just so, so pretty. I do have to water this one often, but that's okay. Like, it's just stunning. I love this little guy. Has a lot of new growth coming in as well. All right. Another PPP. I have several of these, y'all. I went crazy because I saw a bunch of them at Home Depot and I didn't have one. I was late on the plant game, okay? I really don't like to spend like a bunch of money on plants. And so when I saw them, I bought a whole bunch of them, those and the White Knights. This is another orchid that hubby got me. Look at how pretty, the spotting on this. Yes, ma'am. Focus, baby. This is so pretty. So this is like what I was talking about. This was not, it bloomed here. This wasn't bloomed. Actually, was it bloomed? I think it had a couple when I got it, and it's doing so well here. And like, there's not much humidity here. I mean, this does get, you know, afternoon sun, but it's doing okay right here. So this is what I mean. Just move your plants, try them in an area. If they don't do well, move them somewhere else, you know? So let's get on top. I'm going to show you guys my Philodendron gloriosums. Let me get the stool. All right, look at these beauties. Y'all, look at this variegation on this leaf. I got all 3 of these from Lowe's. This unfurled like this, and I was like, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? It does kind of look like the leaf might be going, which is like super, super sad, but I am just enjoying it while I have it. Honestly, y'all, I used to like freak out so much about like keeping the variegation and things like that, but there's really just no telling. If they go, they go. If they don't, they don't, you know? But these are just so, so beautiful. These are crawling plants. So the roots like to crawl. You do have to get longer pots for these because they don't grow horizontally. They grow vertically. And so they have been doing so well for me since I've got them. As you can see, new growth. They're like always producing a new leaf. They really like it here. I think there's another one on that, like that one right there, that leaf right here, that just unfurled actually today. These are super beautiful. So just really, really pretty. Okay, so that is an overview of the plants just on this shelf here. All right. This guy over here, this is my Philodendron Birkin. Pretty easy plant to care for. Look at this leaf right here. How cool is that? The foliage is just super cool, like the stripes and everything. Fun plant to have. Super cute. All right, now let's go into the living room. I have a couple plants in there. So this is my biggest snake plant. This is a Sansevieria Laurenetti, I believe, and super huge. This has gotten so big since I've had it. Super easy plant to care for, low light conditions, don't have to water it often. I water this maybe once a month. I just fertilized it the last time I watered it. This back leaf right here is going. I did try pulling it out, but it wasn't giving, so I just let it fall. When it falls, I'll take it out of there. But Dollar Tree planter, baby. This is my Heartleaf Philodendron. This is my mother plant. Super beautiful. I love draping plants. They're just so pretty. Again, the new growth is like a brownish color when they're first, you know, they first unfurl and then they turn green, but look at all the new growth. Just super easy plant to care for. And so pretty. She's huge, baby. All right, over here, these are just my little shelves here. This is another Micans that I have. Super pretty. And then that is my Sansevieria fernwood, I believe. Just a pointy, let's see if I can get close. Pointy plant. Again, just so easy to care for. Super, super easy. And then let's go over here near the kitchen area. I do not know what this plant is. I've had it for a while. Let me go over here. I have no idea. So if you know, say the plant under the clock. I don't know what this is. I bought it. It did not have a label on it. I'm not sure, but it's doing well. Just unfurled a new leaf. I don't know what it is. So there's that guy. Pretty though. Okay. This is my biggest Monstera, my pride and glory. She looks a little droopy. I just watered her this morning. I got this plant at Sam's. Y'all, Sam's is another place, especially during the summertime. They have plants on the low, and she has gotten huge. I mean, huge since I've had her. She was barely even protruding out of the plant when I got her. And she just does really well. She really likes this window right here. I've pretty much had her here ever since. This planter is super cute. I got this at Walmart. I think it was like 30 bucks. But she is just super beautiful. This is the last leaf that she produced right here. Right here. And just so pretty. So let's look at these fenestration holes. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. This guy up here, that is my heartleaf philodendron. Or is it heartleaf philodendron? I believe so. These are kind of annoying, y'all, to be honest. I have chopped this, like I've had this like long. I've chopped it a few times because they just get tangled so easily. It's a pain in the butt. You untangle it, and then when you water it again, it gets tangled back up. And also, like, it does sometimes, if it's not doing the best, like in between the vining, it'll get scarce and just start looking bad, and so you have to cut it again. But the variegated kind is super pretty too. But yeah, so that's that guy right there. And it's on my Dollar Tree hanger. Okay, now let me show y'all. Let's go to this side. This is my ficus Audrey. She is living her best life, y'all. Okay, she's a little curly. I probably do need to water her. That's a good sign right there that your plant needs to be watered when they start curling. But the leaves are super velvety. I love the vining on the foliage. Little crustacea right there, but she'll be all right. It loves this window right here. You can see there's new growth. This is probably my first like rubber tree. I know this is a rubber in the rubber tree family. Rubber tree that I have not had any problems with. This has gotten so big. When I first got this, as you can see, there's a doil that I have right there. I mean, this thing wasn't even the green one right there, the green doil. It was like way down here when I bought it. It's just gotten so huge. Say hi. All right, this is my huge Marble Queen pothos. This is so pretty. I love this. I actually want to take this down because I want to show y'all how full it is. Like, look at this. It is, the foliage is stunning. I love the splashiness of this. It's just like incomparable, you know? Such an easy plant to care for. The more sun you give it, I mean, you don't want to put it in direct sun. Indirect sun is good. The more like marbly it will be. This guy is so full. I got this for $20 at, yes, baby. Huh? You want the chapstick? Hold on one second. I got this at Home Depot. Super full. I can't wait until this like really just starts hanging. Look at that leaf. So pretty. All right, that's that baby. And then this is the other orchid that I have. Hubby this is the other plant that I got for Valentine's Day. And this is just, look at the striping on this. Okay, let me move this so that, because I feel like it's really focusing in on the mountains and stuff, but look at this guy. Just so, isn't that so beautiful? The middle, the striping, the color, it is so, so pretty. It does have, this guy kind of went, one of those leaves, but that's okay. It's got a couple new buds there, and then it has a whole nother leaf down here that's budding. So I'm hoping, focus, come on baby. I'm hoping that these bloom, but just so pretty. I love orchids, y'all. Got another one unfurling here, but just so, so pretty. All right, y'all. So those are my houseplants. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you are a plant person, if you love plants, if you love taking care of them and having them in your home, decorating with them. I love to interact with you, and I hope that you like this video. If you did, leave your girl a comment, leave your girl a like. I would really appreciate it, and I will definitely see you soon. Bye.